Life's tough. Get a helmet, man. I'm too pregnant for this.
To quote Dave Smith, actually, because he tweeted something, and I'm paraphrasing it probably quite awfully, but Dave Smith was basically speaking about the pattern of individuals who throughout their entire career are generally pro-Israel. Like, they have no issues with Israel. They've done nothing that would signify that they had issues with Israel. Someone like me, like working for PragerU, quite literally like a Zionist organization. Marissa, who is the CEO, was in the IDF, served in the IDF. No issues with Israel, obviously. And then suddenly they critique Israel in one little regard, and it's like, oh my gosh, the wolves come after them. They're being accused of anti-Semitism. Their lives are being destroyed. They're being told, don't do this thing or we will destroy you. It's kind of implicit. I mean, one question. If you ask just one wrong question, suddenly it feels like a gang emerges and they're like, you sure you want to go this way? You sure you want to do that? Because we will just harm you and assassinate every element of your life. I went through this last year. I survived it. Well, Megyn Kelly is committing the crime that you were not allowed to commit. It's unsayable. I can't believe she's going to do it. She is just asking questions. No, Megyn, no, don't do it. If you want things, look at me, Megyn Kelly. If you want things to stay the same, if you want to feed your kids, don't you dare just ask questions about Israel. And if you're feeling pressure, don't speak about that pressure that you're feeling, because that's the worst kind of anti-Semitism, is noticing that we are pressuring you and you feel like your entire life is being threatened right now and you're not sure why. Yeah. Sign Bibi Netanyahu, your greatest ally and friend. Okay, well, listen to Megyn Kelly. She had on Marjorie Taylor Greene on her show, and they're just asking questions. Take a listen.
I have absolutely no skin whatsoever in defending any lobbyist group, including AIPAC.
Right.
So I would love to know what they do to get the loyalty of politicians, because I will say I have had multiple reach outs to me, both from friends and from connected people in DC, begging me to go to Israel with them. And I have said no every time. I'm just too busy. I have 3 kids. I have a full-time job.
Sure.
I'm not doing it. But lately, it seems like it's coming to be even more, because I feel like there's a contingent of people who are worried that they're losing me. And I've said that you're not losing. I'm not on Hamas's side.
No, God, no. Nobody's on Hamas's side.
But it's been a while now that this has been going on.
Right.
And we're getting more involved with the Iranian bombing and so on.
Sure.
And my own feelings are, I'm looking at Israel in a different way right now than I was on 10/8, that's for sure, of 23.
Right.
And I can feel the pressure being slightly ratcheted up, like you're not allowed to. You're not allowed to. And I can see people like you, like Tucker, who I know Tucker. I've known him for years. And I've seen you in your early career. I know you have nothing against Israel.
Oh, gosh, no.
Never mind Jews.
Yeah.
That's all a lie. But,
right.
And I see the beatdowns coming. Like, you're not allowed. Like, you have to stay right on this lily pad.
Yes.
And you cannot jump to another neighboring lily pad, because it could take you all the way down the river away.
That's
so
right.
I'm very interested in this dynamic.
Look, Meg, you got 2 choices, okay? You continue down this path and everything you will be over. We will contact your sponsors. We will have all of our homies in the media say that you are crazy, that you felt on the incident has never been worse. I can't believe this. Oh my gosh, I just survived another Holocaust listening to Megyn Kelly. Or your other option is to take a flight to Poland and take a picture in front of, Auschwitz to show that you've learned your lesson here about asking questions. You could also go to a Holocaust museum. That's acceptable. If you can't make it out, okay. If you can't make it to Israel, you probably can't make it to Poland either. But you can also go find a local Holocaust museum and take a photo in front, you and your kids, to show that you realize how harmful it was for you to ask questions. You hear me, Megyn? Because we're your friends. We're your allies, Meg. We love you, Meg, so much that we just have to threaten your entire life to save you. To save you. I cannot tell you guys, I know the night that they pressed the button. Like, I know how this works, okay? It's the ADL in the background. They're working with the left and the right. Do not think the ADL is like a leftist publication. It's like they control a whole network, okay? And I remember the conversation. I was sitting on a plane. I had just done Tucker's show. What was that, 2 years ago? I did Tucker's show. And we were sitting down there. We were discussing all these things. I was properly about to give birth. It was November, actually. And I get this text from somebody who's Zionist, who I've been friends with for a long time, and they quite literally wrote in the text, like, you don't want to go down this route or I can't protect you. And I wrote back, all right, I'm being 100% honest here, guys. I swear to you, on everything I love, this is what happened. I wrote back and I said, look, I'm not a little girl, you know, I know what I'm saying, I know what I believe, and I want to say that. The next day I woke up, and I promise you, one day I will reveal these messages, I promise you, it was like my whole life had been stripped away. Like, it was like, that was the final, like, we can save you. We're your friends and you're out. We love you. Don't make us do this. And then the button got pressed and my life was over. So, Meg, it's one or the other. You're right. You can't jump on one lily pad so you cannot. That's just asking a question, like a general question. Like, if you start saying, like, what is AIPAC? That could be grounds for them having to effectively ruin your entire life. So you just tread very carefully, young lady, okay? Very carefully.